here we go. Hello, beautiful bookish people. My name is Hannah, and today we're doing a book tag. But you might be thinking, well, Hannah, you're not by your bookshelf, and that is because we're doing the coffee book tag. And I thought, what a better way, oh, green light, here we go, than to do it in my car on our way to get some coffee.
Perfect.
So, without further ado, let's jump into the first question. So, Black Coffee, a series that's tough to get into but has hardcore fans. Now, that's a good question. The first, series that comes to mind is like Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson. I've only read the first book, but those fans go hardcore. They know all the lore. They know like the different magical elements that go into each metal. I think it's very impressive. I don't think I could dedicate that much time. Oh, I got in the wrong lane. Also, I would say like Tolkien has like pretty hardcore fanboys. My dad, for example. So question number 2 is Peppermint Mocha. Name a book that gets more popular during the holiday season. Oh, obviously like A Christmas Carol gets more popular during the holiday season. Charles Dickens, classic, we love him. I think Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by David Levithan and someone else whose name has escaped me gets more popular during the holiday season. Those anthologies that's like My True Love Gave to Me, like bunch of short stories, I think that definitely gets more popular during the holiday season. Let It Snow by John Green and blah 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 and more blah blah blah. I don't remember their names. Hot chocolate. What is your favorite children's book? Well, I'm glad you asked. I think A Little Prince is a fantastic children's book that is kind of like an allegory about society. Also, I've kind of rekindled my love for Peter Pan. I reread it this year. I reread Peter Pan this year, and I would argue that Peter Pan gets better as you get older because you can appreciate what Jay Barry is trying to do. And I think he does capture the children's spirit, like from an older person's perspective. It's a book that makes you feel reminiscent, if that makes sense. I think Jay Barry does like a fantastic job of doing that. Conclusion. The question number 4 is a double shot of espresso. Name a book that kept you on the edge of your seat. Oh, I have just recently been getting into the thriller genre, if you will. I think Allegedly is a YA version of Carrie. I would argue it has like very reminiscent characteristics of Stephen King's Carrie, and I think it has almost more chilling scenes. Carrie by Stephen King has a more climactic climax. But Allegedly, you can get like conspiracies going through it, which for me is more fun. Alright, Starbucks. Name a book you see everywhere. How fitting, because we're going to Starbucks right now. A book I see everywhere. I've been seeing An Ember in the Ashes everywhere. Been seeing Holly Black everywhere. Okay, we have to take a quick pause because we're here.
Welcome to Starbucks. How can I help you?
Hello, beautiful people of Starbucks. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Do you think I could get a triple grande iced vanilla latte?
I think I can do that for you.
Yeah? I think that's it.
All right. It'll be $5.57 up here.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Wait, what? I've lost. Oh, okay. Popular books we see everywhere. I'm trying to think, like, if you go into Barnes & Noble, you see Circe everywhere. Every time I go into the bookstore, I think John Green haunts me. So, that hipster coffee shop. Give a book by an indie author a shout out. To be honest, nothing comes to mind. Except for like my friends who have self-published books. I can put my friend Valerie Cotton's book in the description. Indie author on Amazon. I feel like Peter Rabbit was self-published before it got huge. The one by Beatrix Potter. I think Peter Rabbit was self-published, if I'm not wrong. Correct me, Hannah, in editing. But can that be my answer for this question? Sometimes drive-thrus stress me out. Alright, so question number 7 is, oops, I accidentally got decaf. Name a book you were expecting more from. Ooh, tea. Okay. I read Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda. And I thought the plot was good. I thought it was well developed and everything like that. But sometimes Simon himself as a character annoyed me. He was always like trying to get Blue, his love interest, or the person he was talking to all the time, to like meet up with him, even though Blue wasn't ready to come out yet. It would get very like repetitive each chapter of like Simon would go like, hey, I want to meet you, and Blue would be like, okay, but I'm not ready. And then the next day would be like, oh, I want to meet you, and then Blue would be, oh, I'm not ready. And then the next day would be, I want to meet you, and then he would be like, oh, I'm not ready. I found Simon to be a little annoying. Question number 8, the perfect blend. Name a book series that was both bitter and sweet, but ultimately satisfying. Can I cheat and say, like, I haven't finished it yet, but Rebecca is amazing by Daphne du Maurier. I'm about halfway through it, and I can already tell it's gonna be like one of my favorites. Oh, I gotta talk to people. Hold on. I'll rave in just a minute. Hi.
557 is your total. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Oh wait, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
It's random. What's your favorite book?
My favorite book?
Yeah.
Looking for Alaska.
John Green.
It's a great one.
Every time I go into the bookstore, I think John Green haunts me. I just lied to her. I really did not like Looking for Alaska. Ooh. That's the tea. Well, I guess that's like it for the tag. Well, this was exciting. A fun, quick tag of you get to see me driving around. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Keep reading and all that jazz. Gonna take you down and laugh for you to cry. You hit me with lightning. Maybe I come alive. I just found out that vlogging and driving is probably not something I should do. We love that rose-colored boy. My glasses off. Oh, dangerous. Hannah. Just, oh, Haley. Just let me cry. Make me laugh. Just let me cry. Someone is already looking at me. Fantastic.